Okay, that's 122.50.
Not for me, kid. I don't live here.
Oh, you're just around for the holidays?
I guess you could say that. Don't worry about your home. It's in good hands.
Look what you did, you little jerk.
I don't want a new family. I don't want any family. Families suck.
Peter! We slept in!
I made my family disappear.
How could we do this? We forgot him.
We didn't forget him. We just miscounted.
What kind of mother am I?
If it makes you feel any better, I forgot my reading classes.
Grab your crowbar. Crowbar's up.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Where's your mom? My mom's in the car.
Where's your father?
He's at work.
What about your brothers and your sisters?
I'm an only child.
Where do you live?
I can't tell you that,
Why not?
because you're a stranger.
Oh, jeez. If you have to get to Chicago, we'll gladly drive you. It's on the way to Milwaukee.
You give me a ride?
Sure we will. Why not? You know, you gotta get home and see your kid.
A ride to Chicago?
Sure, you know, it's Christmas time.
This is it. Don't get scared now.
Where are you, you little creep? Mark,
Harry?
where the hell did you take your shoes off?
Why the hell you dressed like a chicken?
I'm gonna kill that kid! It's too late for you, kid. We're already in the house. We're gonna get you.
Okay, come and get me. I'm up here, you morons. Come and get me. You guys give up, or you're thirsty for more?
Hey, everybody. This is Barrel Age Flicks. I'm Lenny. Yeah, man. And this is...
Hey, this is Ron. Let's drink and talk some movies.
And
Hey guys, this is Sammy. Let's do this.
we also have...
This is Stu. Let's drink, motherfucker.
And special guest...
Hey, this is Hobbs and meh.
All right. So, as you can tell, Lenny's not here. In his place is going to be Batman. No, I lost my voice. We are super pumped. That intro was fantastic, by the way, Ron. Good
Thank
job.
you. Very good.
So we are
very
obviously
nice.
going to be covering Home Alone and Home Alone 2, and that's it, because the other Home Alones don't exist.
No,
My younger kids somehow saw
they're on
the other Home
they're on
Alones,
Disney Plus.
and they were like, those sucked, and they're like little. It's awesome.
They're terrible.
So, yeah, terrible. So we're just going over Home Alone 1 and 2, and I'm super excited because this is like one of those holiday movies that I absolutely love. So, but before we do that, we will cover the drink. I'm going to hand it off to Hobbs and let her introduce it.
So, as a tradition in our family, we always do hot cocoa when we watch Christmas movies. And of course, as now we're adults, we have to do the spiked hot cocos.
Yeah.
So, we went ahead and just went very, traditional again. And we put some Jameson and because
That caught my eye.
yes,
The
I know.
Jameson caught my eye.
I know. We thought of you. And because I guess with everything going on, Bailey's is just astronomically expensive.
Yeah.
And it's the holidays, so we're trying to pinch some pennies. We found this other one that is actually really good. Can you read that for me?
Yeah, sure. It's called St. Brendan's Irish Cream Liqueur. It says made with Quiet Man Irish whiskey.
The Quiet Man.
The Quiet Man. It says on the label made in Ireland. So
Nice.
and it's pretty damn good.
It is really good.
It's actually a good movie that takes place in Ireland with John Wayne. The Quiet Man.
so
Yeah,
good.
great movie.
So good. So,
All right, guys.
let's go ahead.
All right, guys. Well, cheers.
Merry
Cheers.
Christmas. Merry
Yep.
Christmas.
Prost. Mine's full. I don't want to clink it on anybody. Spill it.
Nobody wanted to clink with you anyway, Stu.
Good.
Oh, dude,
That's money.
that's good.
That's money.
That is really good.
Delicious, although it did scald my tongue.
Mine wasn't that hot. It was actually just warm. Mine's like the perfect temp. Wow, I can actually. Oh, wow. All right. So first of all, you mind if I do my review first?
Yeah,
go
go
for
for
it.
All right. Well, I have never been, and I'm sure people give me shit about this. I don't like hot cocoa. Never have. I for some reason,
He's an
hot
oddity.
cocoa
No,
It's just
he
never been my thing.
He is an odd one. He's never
Hot
liked
cocoa's
it.
never been my thing. But this one tastes good because I could taste the first part is like the hot cocoa and the marshmallow, but then I get that Jameson taste.
Yeah.
And that's what got me excited. So actually, this is not that bad. Like if somebody were to give me hot cocoa, say, well, I want that shit right there. I want the one with Jameson and Irish cream in it. I don't want no regular hot cocoa. This is good. You know what? 2 thumbs up. Seriously,
Nice.
2 thumbs up.
Nice.
This is a good hot cocoa drink. Jameson, good choice. I'm all for it. 2
You know what
thumbs
made
up.
that hot cocoa? The booze.
Oh man, that's good. So I'll go ahead and hand it off to Sammy as she reviews a different version of this drink.
Yes, thank you, Ron. So, as the resident celiac, I cannot do traditional hot cocoa. Oh, God. And it's very rare to find one with all my allergies that you just add water. Otherwise, I'm standing over a stove again and so on. So, Hobbs was amazing, did research, and on Amazon found Coconut Cloud, dairy-free, vegan, gluten-free, soy-free, vegan hot cocoa. Just add water. And she threw in a peppermint stick and some freaking marshmallows, and it is delicious. It did scald my tongue, but it's delicious. Go ahead, Stu. How are you feeling?
This is absolutely a 2 thumbs up for me.
Yeah.
100%.
I'm still loving it.
Yeah.
Like I said, the Jameson taste is amazing.
I can see easily nice, cold, fucking snowy, frosty fucking day saying, fuck that noise outside. I'm staying inside drinking this shit all day.
Nice.
Yes, very good job. Excellent pick.
Yes.
How about you, Hobbs?
Well, of course, I am very much loving it. The cool thing I like is that you do get that nice chocolate and marshmallowy taste at front, and then it slowly like comes down and hits your chest, and then, grows some chest hairs on you.
Chest
Lenny,
hairs is
you
so
can go
sexy.
ahead and like massage that in and play with it later. But
Whoa.
Yeah, definitely 2
Play
thumbs
with your
up.
man cleavage later is what Hobbs is telling you to do.
I do that.
The thing is, you're not a big whiskey fan, are you?
I'm not, but I had to go with Jameson because it is the one whiskey that I do like, as long as it's mixed. I haven't really tried it straight.
What?
I don't think I have.
She's never had a whiskey neat. She's
Well,
always had it in like
not
a cocktail.
Jameson. No.
You never had a shot of
No,
Jameson?
no. I'm saying a Jameson whiskey neat with nothing added to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I have Jack
That's
Daniels,
easily
but
fixed.
normally I don't know what it tastes like because I've been blacked out when I have it.
Well, we can definitely do a shot in this show
Memories.
just to have your first one and see what you think about it.
Do like a mini one.
Yeah, maybe
A half
do like
shot.
half a shot or something.
I can do that. All right, Lenny, how about you do your review?
Yeah, sure. So, I'm 13 all of a sudden. So,
Have they dropped yet, Lenny?
no,
We've all been
one.
waiting. Only one.
Only one.
Like an ice hopper, you gotta bounce them to get the other one out.
hanging out. No, so I give it 2 thumbs up. I like it a lot. It's similar to what Hobbs was saying. You get that really like that traditional flavor, but then you get that afterburn.
I just saw a drip right on your board.
Right on your board and possibly on your computer.
Oh, that should be a punishment. We're good right there.
Yeah.
Saying.
You were so worried about my water taking it out.
I mean, if you're calling for it, we got to vote if you call for it.
Oh no, I won't. I'll be nice. It's the holidays.
Well, okay.
Merry
It's the holiday
Christmas, Ron.
season, so whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, nice.
So overall, you want to go ahead and take a shot of Jameson to get your first.
Well, did you do your thumbs up?
Yeah, I gave it 2 thumbs up.
Okay.
All right, so here is Hobbs' first shot of Jameson.
Guy on here.
Steve-O.
Steve-O.
Ah.
I kind of sound like Steve-O right now.
Yeah,
Little bit.
dude.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Oh, God.
You got it, babe.
Oh, wow.
And
Is that a good well?
Well, okay. Am I nasty facing, guys?
No, and the fact that she
No.
doesn't wanna-
So you actually liked it.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
See, there you go.
Irish
Jameson.
Irish whiskey.
I mean, no, it's horrible. I should have this as my punishment shot.
is it as vile as Patron? How Ron is about Patron? Oh, it's
that's
so
so
big.
bad.
It's so bad. This high shelf stuff.
But I'm going to say this:
Bougie bitch.
Jameson and chocolate, hot chocolate and Jameson, I never thought would have been a good mix, but I'm shocked. It's actually
You've had
really
a
well.
Jameson cupcake that had chocolate.
Yeah, but I mean, this is completely different. Being in a hot drink and with the marshmallows and stuff like that, it actually it blends in really well. It's actually a good mixture. I enjoyed this. I would not mind having this like on Christmas night, seriously, and just drinking shitload of this stuff.
Hint, hint.
And that Let's Go Brandon shit that, instead of Bailey's. That's pretty good.
Yeah, dude. It's
No,
it's
this
not
stuff's
bad at all.
really good because I tried it without the Jameson just to kind of see how it was, and it's really, really good. So forget Bailey's, do this one.
See, well, I'm really curious what it'd be like if instead of Jameson doing like a Jack Daniels with the hot cocoa, and how much of a different taste that would be.
The recipe that she looked up, one of the other recipes for a hot cocoa they were suggesting was vanilla vodka.
Oh God, that was
And
gross.
we tried it because we had some. We're like, fuck it, we'll try it, and it was okay. But
Yeah.
this is so much better.
Yeah.
So
I wonder if you put in like the Pinnacle Cake vodka that I made your candy corn shot out of.
And it add even more smoothness.
Yeah, I wonder if
Yeah.
it would get like almost like a velvetyness to it.
We'll have to try that.
Yeah, the Pinnacle Cake vodka. Apparently, that's like a maverick.
Well, let's go ahead and get into the movie.
Yep. So this is anyone knows this movie, and it's absolutely phenomenal. I love everything for this movie. The acting, everything was really good. There's a lot of nostalgia with this movie. The score, there's a lot that we're going to dive into. The basic premise of the show is Macaulay Culkin's character gets
Kevin McAllister.
Kevin McAllister gets forgotten, and his parents go to Paris. The fucking best parents in the world, and then
Role models.
yeah, and he's got to try and figure out how to make things work on his own. And then these criminals are some people don't know, which is so funny because it's obvious. But at the very beginning of this movie, Joe Pesci's character is Harry, is dressed as a cop, and he's going door to door and just checking in and letting people know, hey, we got you. We're keeping an eye on things because we know that holidays is like
He's
peak.
casing the houses.
Right. It's
Yeah.
the peak season for people to get broken.
It's crazy because his cop costume looks really legit too, and everything.
Yeah.
I mean,
He
he's
really
a legit criminal. He's
Yeah.
a wet bandit. It's got to be legit.
No, he's not a wet bandit.
He's one of two wet bandits.
Harry is
That
the
was
wet
Marv's. That was Marv's
Yeah.
thing. And
No,
then
but
there was
he
Sticky
always
Bandits.
says we're known as the wet bandits.
Marv always says that.
Because
Harry's
Marv's
like,
an
fuck
idiot.
you, Marv. You're a moron.
Yeah, we'll get into that. But
I can't wait. It's going to be great.
basically, they case out the place, and as it turns out, like half of this street is all going on vacation at the same time, and they start, ransacking all these houses until they get to Kevin McAllister's house, and they
Which
regret
was
it.
called what? The Silver Donut?
Silver tuna.
Silver tuna.
Silver tuna.
The
Yeah.
silver tuna. Sorry.
That's the silver tuna, Marv. That's the one we want. Got all
God.
kinds of goodies
Oh
in
God,
there.
Ron is going to go
Toys?
Italian accent today on podcast.
No, and I love it because like he's listing off all the different things that they can get, and one of the things he says is, VHS, VCRs. Da, da, da. My son's like, "The hell's that?" It's like, "Oh God."
We actually had to Google it and say, son, this is what a VHS looks like, and this is what it's played on.
God, I felt so old.
Wow. So your kids have never seen a VHS movie at all?
No.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I think our kids haven't either. That's
Oh no, they're familiar because with the whole resurge of like the nostalgia of like that medium coming back. There's now purses shaped like VHS tapes. Yes, it's become a new thing. I don't know what it is. It's just the current trend. But yes, there's purses that look like cassette tapes and everything else.
That's retarded. So I guess one of the more generic questions I'll just lead off with is what are your guys' memories of this film, like when you first saw it, and that sort of thing. For me, when I was a kid, I can't remember exactly where I was or what I was doing, but I remember seeing this film and I instantly loved it. And I think one of the reasons why is because it was very empowering to show that kids are not like helpless, little creatures. Like they can do things. They're smart. They're capable. Yeah. And one of the things I just want to point out in this film that I really love is the fact that this Kevin's mentality of I'm the only male in the house. I'm the man of the house. I'm going to take care of my home. I'm going to defend my home. Having that mentality is not exactly as prevalent as it is today, or back then as it is today. Like it's a lot more prevalent back then.
Yeah.
And that concept of, whoever the boy is in the house. Like I was telling my son the other day, like, hey, when I leave, you're the man of the house. Like I expect you to keep an eye on your mother and your sister. And he was like, what? Like that was like a new concept to him, and I think a lot of kids don't really have that. And with this kid, he naturally was like, well, I'm not gonna curl up in a ball and cower. I'm gonna defend my home because I'm the man of the house and it's on my shoulders now.
Yeah.
Or hide under
That
the
was
bed.
really cool. Or hide under the bed, which he did do a couple times.
Yeah. And the thing is, he also faced his fears because he was like afraid of the furnace in the basement.
Furnace.
Yep.
Yeah, and then eventually went down. He was like, oh,
And the
stupid.
serial killer neighbor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
They're
the
making
the
friends
salt.
with the
What was
guy.
it like? The salt.
The salt
The
becomes
salt man.
bodies.
I forget what they call.
What was the name? Like the Salt Killer? or
No,
something like that?
he was like the snow shovel slasher.
Something like that. Yeah. That's a lot better.
But he preserves the bodies with the salt that he spreads on the driveways and stuff like that.
Like he's carrying all the bodies with him in that one little trash can.
Making
all
mummies.
of them.
That's how he makes mummies. It's like how you make like jerky.
Told by the famous Buzz, the oh my god, the asshole of a brother to Kevin.
Fat fuck.
The big face.
Yeah.
But
Buzz, your girlfriend. Woof.
Oh, did you know that was actually a boy?
Yes.
Was it really?
Yes.
I did not.
They didn't want it to be like, we didn't want to make fun of a girl and like put her down. So it's actually the art director's son went ahead and dressed up like a girl and went ahead and took a picture and posed as Buzz's girlfriend.
Are you shitting me?
That's funny.
100%. That's absolutely true.
So
wow, I
funny.
didn't know that.
Actually, I think that's really sweet that they were like, well, we don't really want to put any girls on there because it's whoever girl it is, they're going to be.
It's going to follow them for the rest of their life.
And how many decades later, and it's actually like a pop culture thing. There's gifts, there's clothes.
Oh, yeah.
everything made out of it.
Yeah.
Buzz, your girlfriend. Blah. I
No,
just remember
woof,
that.
woof.
Oh, he said wolf. That's right.
Like a dog.
Yeah.
So the killer, the name that they gave the guy was the South Bend Shovel Slayer.
Oh, there it is.
Well, you were close. I mean, shovel was in there.
But anyway, so I will hand it off
Manslayer.
to Ron and have you go around the room and just kind of talk a little bit about the movie when you first encountered it, what your thoughts were, that sort of thing.
The first one that I saw, the thing is, I saw the second one in the theater. I didn't see the first one in the theater. The first one I saw, I was on VHS tape. I believe my mom bought it and we watched it and laughed out loud. It was hilarious. It was one of those movies that I could watch over and over and over again when I was a kid and never get sick of it. And always fast forward to the end of the movie when Harry and Marv get their torment from Kevin. Love them fucking movie. It is a Christmas classic staple to me. And I have to bring this up. My Home Alone 2 I saw in the theaters. My uncle, who just recently passed away, it's a fond memory of him, Christmas when they came down from Michigan and took me and my brother out to go see Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, and that's always a fond memory. So I saw that one in the theaters, and I remember being a kid and laughing my ass off at Home Alone 2. I mean, especially the last part, throughout the whole movie and stuff like that. But Home Alone is, yes, it's a classic. I'm looking forward to talking more about it. How about you, Sammy?
So when I was a kid, we had to rent movies because we were poor. So we rented the VHS of this, and I loved it. I think I saw it probably when I was about 5 or 6. So it may have been out like a year because it came out in 1990. I remember getting my own house key at 8. So when I saw this and saw this kid like fighting for his home and standing his ground, like that was very relatable. Like to me as a kid, like being in that position. So seeing that was really, really relatable. And like, I'm sorry, like I love Joe Pesci in this. I can relate.
Oh, yeah.
I can relate to Harry so much now as an adult.
Yeah.
Like if I could relate to, Kevin McAllister when I was a child, I definitely have become Harry as an adult because I'm short, I'm kind of angry, I'm a little spitfire. And so like, I love it. I think it's a great film. I love that our kids love it. To me, like Lenny said, it is an iconic American like Christmas classic.
Yes.
And really enjoy it. What about you, Stu?
I think I saw it in the theaters. I think my parents took me and my brother, and it absolutely blew me away. The Rube Goldbergian type machines and punishments and traps that Kevin was setting up, it fascinated me to see this child being able to outthink and outsmart adults, grown ass motherfuckers, and win.
Not too smart though.
Yeah, to see a kid bring it to a couple of adult males and like kind of kick their ass.
Do you know why? Do you know why? Because we had games like freaking Mousetrap, and that's legitimately what this is.
Real games.
Real
not-
games,
not this
exactly.
nonsense
And
that
they go to the
kids
next
play
level
now.
with Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. I mean,
Yes.
the traps get even better and more.
No,
yeah,
he just goes
dangerous.
to straight assault at that point. He's throwing bricks at people's faces.
Awesome.
There's no trick to that. He's just planting him at Marv.
Which that would that makes sense to me.
I know.
Yeah.
Again, like
If these little motherfuckers are trying to kill me, guess what? No rules. All right.
this is true.
Yeah.
It really resonated with me, and fell in love with that idea, and it was fun. It was lighthearted. It just really was a great feeling of a movie.
Yes.
And then lastly, Hobbs.
So I don't I don't remember exactly when I saw it. I do picture me being in middle school, or maybe elementary school. I'm not sure because we lived in the same house at the same time. And so I remember watching it and also being a latchkey kid.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So walking home and thinking to myself, well, if this happened, what would I do? And if that happened, what would I do? And still to this day, I still like consider, well, now that I've got kids and if someone was to break in, this is what I do. So it's like, it's almost like set the playing field for my strategic mind, either that or the military family.
Right.
Exactly. And you know what? I'm going to jump off of Hobbs here. Can I like also ask, because like I remember being a kid and like you had freaking Watchdog McGruff, you had freaking Dare Education. Like they were like priming us to like be very aware and stuff.
I definitely thought I would have fought a lot more kidnapping situations throughout my life.
Those were definitely very good to know as a child.
Yeah.
But I don't even know. Like, is that even something they do nowadays with kids? Because I don't feel like it is.
I know my oldest went through Dare when he was probably like late elementary school.
I thought Dare was for drugs though.
Well, Dare is for drugs.
Yeah.
I know like pre-COVID, our kids had some assembly and they're more focused, it seems like, on bullying.
Yeah.
Not really
protecting
yourself from strangers.
Or criminals or
stranger danger.
Yeah, I remember the whole thing where they, don't ever, whenever a car pulls up, don't ever get into another car with another stranger, or if somebody talks to you, walk away or something like that.
Before we get into the next thing I was going to ask, which is what is your favorite sort of trap or thing that happens to Marv and Harry?
They're torment. Oh my God, they're fucking torment.
Ron here has got a collage of them just getting fucking annihilated, and I really want to hear it, so we're going to listen to it.
Be a good little fella now and open the door.
Oh, that fucking BB gun right in the nuts.
What? What happened?
I love how he tries to curse, but he can't. Yeah. I love that because Pesci is the F word king. I mean, the fuck king, basically. He just. Falling down the stairs.
Yeah. Oh, God.
See, it's just funny listening to it also.
Oh, the hand.
Yeah.
Stepping on the nail.
Yeah, dude.
Yes, the blowtorch.
Just his face.
They had so much fun doing this.
Ow. Oh, that's the worst one.
Yeah.
Oh, Ron, what you doing over there?
I'm gonna kill that kid!
I feel like that's the equivalent to stepping on a Lego.
Oh,
Don't worry, Marv, I'll get him for you.
Yes. Fucking tarantula, dude. Oh my god.
Marv, what are you doing?
Oh no.
Hits him in the crowbar. That's got to break ribs right there.
You hear his sternum crack.
Where is it?
Right against the brick wall. Shovel to the face. Yeah, I'm sorry.
so great.
Yeah. Just even listening to that is still funny.
Yeah.
So we can go around the table. I'll go last. Ron, I'll have you pick it up. Now this applies to Home Alone 1 and 2. So whichever one like you think was like your favorite and why of like the things that end up happening to these guys, go for it.
Okay, there's so many, but the one that still gets me to this day because I relate to it is fucking Marv going through the window and stepping on the ornaments.
When the ornaments burst?
Yes, and that last one, when you just hear his foot go over and you hear that pop of glass, I'm like, oh, God, I can just feel the pain because I've done that before. I remember like back in the early 90s, we had the things that went over the lights on the tree that had like stars, and they were just sharp plastic all around, like little stars. Yeah. I remember they were on the ground. I remember walking barefoot and stepping on those. It hurts like a motherfucker. So when he was doing that and stepping on all that shit barefoot, that shit got me. That even though that was it was a very small trap. It seemed like the most painful for the feet and everything else. That one I love the most. I mean, that was from the first movie. Now, if I were to go ahead and just say what's one from the second movie, I would have to go with the tool chest going down the stairs.
Oh,
there's the sound of a tool chest coming down the stairs.
Yeah, both of them have to like fix their noses.
That shit was funny right there. But yeah, those are my two. What are yours, Sammy?
Mine is going to be kind of like a two-parter because for me, it is the Marv getting the tarantula on his face and that woman scream. I lose it every single time.
You know, that was totally a real one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Totally real scream.
It was so
I would have reacted
funny.
so much differently.
It was
because I love spiders.
No, but if somebody put a snake on your face, you would have definitely made that sound.
Probably.
But it is, so the reason I say the two-part is because not only is it the scream, which is amazing, but then it's getting him off and then him going at it with the crowbar against Harry's chest. And he's like, don't move. And you just hear Harry like, Marv, what are you doing? Yeah! And like, oh my gosh, to me that scene just, it cracks me up. It's one of my favorites. And then again, if I had to go from Lost in New York, I'm gonna have to go with the brick scene at the beginning again because I love just Harry and Marv's like their interpersonal dynamic as Kevin is breaking their shit.
Well, the funny thing about Harry is that when Marv keeps getting hit, Harry's just like, he's still taunting Kevin. And he's like, I'm just going to use him as a fucking, boxing bag right here and just let him get hit for it. He was just letting it happen.
Well, I mean, he's not going to be like, I'll take a brick to the face for you. No. No.
That was funny.
So what about you, Stu?
Paint cans.
Oh, okay.
Paint cans. I'm sorry. It's so simple, but it's just so fucking devastating.
It's lethal.
Yes,
is what it is.
The amount of force that those cans had to have had behind them.
So just to throw it out there real quick with that, I saw the video where this guy, and I'll get into a couple of the others later, but because you brought up the paint cans, they took like 3 or 4 of the traps and actually like tested them out. And what they did was they got one of those dummies that's like filled with gelatin and it has a skeleton
all of that.
And had it take a blow to the head with that thing. It fucking cracked in half, like the skeleton.
Yeah,
like
it's lethal.
The bones in the face.
Yeah.
It would have caused internal fucking hemorrhaging with the brain. It would have almost killed them. Like, there's no way they would have taken a paint can at that velocity and that speed.
Yeah.
And been like, oh, wow, that sucked. And got
You ever wonder what it feels like to be a bug hitting a windshield?
Yeah.
That's like the equivalent.
So I assume that your Lost in New York is the paint can scene and then the big
because
metal.
it was a
double
wonderful
down and then do a pipe. The freaking pipe.
Yeah, the part where they're counting though and they're on the ground, that's 1, that's 2. But the thing that was so unrealistic that I have to bring up is when Kevin he was just lifting that metal pipe with no issue at all. Mm-hmm. Like that thing had to be light as fuck.
It had to have been a PVC pipe.
Exactly. So that's the only thing that kind of got me. But
he's freakishly strong.
Yeah, you just go past that.
Hey, don't question the tiny but mighties. Okay,
I'm giving him credit.
The best part about that too is that when they go all the way down to the fucking basement and then the pipe comes down and like Joe Pesci goes, oh, please, no. That was awesome. It's like almost about to cry.
I love it so much.
The pure kinetic force behind those items, just knowing the true devastation they would cause.
Yeah.
And then seeing them kind of take it still. Yeah. All right. That's good.
How about you, Hobbs?
I guess I'm a pyromaniac. And I love all of the fire tricks.
Oh, so the one when he puts his head in the toilet in part 2 and in part 1 with
both of the blow torches. And then like they're sitting there going down the rope like, what's that smell? Oh, it's kerosene.
Wait a minute.
Kerosene.
Harry.
Dip a rope in kerosene.
No, it was like, Harry, are you wearing aftershave?
Yeah.
Marv.
Like when you start going down the rope and you smell kerosene, why would you continue?
At that point, honestly, Harry was like committed because he was quite a bit of ways down the road.
He's like, nope, got to keep going.
See, in a way, when you think about it, it kind of goes for the first one because the first one, they're on a rope. That was kind of the last trap, just like this one was sort of almost the last trap when they're climbing the rope, too.
But that going across the rope That's something I never agreed with. I thought they wouldn't have fucking
No, they-
decided to go,
no.
I'm going to go out there and fucking, climb away. No,
They had to be
fucking-
higher.
Yeah, they would have just been one person would have been like, all right, I'm going to watch here. The other one just going to go downstairs and fucking go around and get them.
But they weren't even that high. They were only like maybe 10 or 15 feet
Not
high.
the way that they filmed it. It looks like they hit like the side of like a skyscraper. It was just brick.
Yeah, because all that access rope, as soon as that thing clipped, they would have fallen right to the ground. It wouldn't go right against the wall. I mean, that was, like I said, it's a movie. There's going to be, you could tell there's some scenes that just can't happen right there, but it's still fucking funny.
They were
It's still
relying on
hilarious.
Looney Tune logic.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely the slapstick.
Yeah.
I think this movie is amazing when it comes to all that. Like, we were busting up laughing.
Our son, like, he was hysterical.
Like, I was worried our TV
so
was
was our
going to
big.
fall over because it's not mounted.
Yeah.
And he's like bouncing up and down, jumping and like laughing.
Like cheering and laughing as the kids, like guys are getting hurt.
Yeah, it was fun.
And then our daughter, being the exact opposite, especially during the scene where he steps on the ornaments, she was covering her face and she's like, "Oh God,
I don't want to watch this anymore."
Yeah, like it was like hurting her watching these guys get tortured. But like, no, it's funny, and she's like, no, like she actually felt.
It's like
bad.
Three Stooges type of humor. That's what I see it
Well,
as.
I was. It's physical comedy.
Yeah.
It's slapstick. Yeah.
What are your favorite traps?
So me, honestly, one of the ones that's really great is with the scene where he, and it's because of the noises Marv's making. It's fucking great when he falls down the stairs, yeah, and then he gets to the bottom. And he's laying there and he goes, "Ow!"
No, and then he tries to pull himself up on the crowbar and falls.
Yeah. And you see his silhouette through the window or through the door, and he goes, boom, he falls again.
But that was smart of Kevin to ice up the stairs on both areas. That was a totally smart idea. I didn't even think
Well,
about
I mean,
that.
yeah. I mean, you're in Chicago. You
Yeah.
use the elements to your advantage for sure.
What's funny is when I was a kid and I watched that, it never really dawned on me what was going on. And then when our 10-year-old asked, he was like, "Why did he fall again? Like, why couldn't he just stand up?" And Lenny over here was like, "Well, because he dumped a bunch of water down." I was like, "Oh, duh. Like, there's a pool of water down at the bottom." Like,
Yeah.
like, I know the steps, but it didn't dawn on me. So I felt a little stupid.
Oh.
Fine.
You have a trap for Home Alone
That was
2?
just poor drainage.
So Home Alone 2.
Like, thank God they don't get that cold in Texas.
Oh yeah, they'd be screwed.
He's getting raped for freaking Leatherface.
So Leatherface on ice.
No, remember because we were always talking about the stupid drainage in that
yeah,
because it's
yeah,
always
the
damp.
basement.
And he's like, "Could you imagine if it froze over?
It'd be-
Slaughter on ice."
you can't pick up his chainsaws.
It would be pretty fucking amazing though to see him just gliding through with a fucking chainsaw.
Doing like one of those things like the pirouettes and just like cutting everything down.
I would watch that.
It'd be like the fat fuck from Running Man when he.
Oh, man,
Yeah.
The opera guy? Yeah.
No, but okay. And then the second one, I'm kind of torn between two of them. Again, both of them involve Marv. The first one is where he's got the all the paint and shit all over him, and he goes over to the sink to wash off, and it starts electrocuting him.
And turns him into a
the
skeleton.
noises he makes, and then the part that made me completely lose it is when he lets go of the sink and he's like still shaking and like it falls over, like so funny, dude. And then the other one was where both of them get the bird seed thrown on them.
Yeah.
And again, you have that scream from Marv.
Because the Marv scream, like I almost picked the tarantula scene too for that scream, and it's the same thing. Like he gets like psychologically overwhelmed because all the birds, he just finally lose it and just like does that blood curdling woman scream. God, that was fucking priceless. I absolutely love that.
Even to the point that when after the cops arrest them and are like one of the pigeon flies out and he's still like, "Ah!"
Yes.
Like he's like, "I can't do it."
Like
Yeah.
He's
traumatized.
traumatized from pigeons.
Well, because like some people have like a legitimate phobia of birds, like they're afraid of them. So
There
can
was
you imagine if
an
you had
entire
a,
film made called Birds.
yeah. Can you imagine if you had a bird phobia and then someone did that to you? That'd be completely fucked.
Yeah.
So, having gone over all that stuff, one of the things I want to bring up is we'll go around the table for this one as well. Who is your favorite between? Because there was a poll that we actually did on Instagram, which Ron will go over, but I'm curious who your favorite is between Ron and Harry. Sorry,
Ron.
Wow.
Ron and Harry.
That's an insult.
No, actually,
Marv.
that works.
That's an insult to Marv.
So mine would be Marv. I would say it's very close though, because I think Harry's great too. But Marv is He's just extremely cartoonish, and he's just fucking hilarious when he gets hurt. So,
I honestly for the I would have to say both of them. Can I do that?
No, you got to pick one.
Crap. Okay.
Well, you said you kind of identify with Harry more.
I do identify with Harry more, but Marv makes me laugh a lot more. But then again, oh crap.
Because he's so dumb. He's just an idiot.
No, you know what? I'm gonna go with Harry. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Harry because like I actually feel bad for Marv, but I like Harry better because his stuff it just got you like the fire scenes and all that. Yeah, no, Harry.
I'm gonna go with Marv. I think he was so fun to watch, even though the evilness of being the wet bandit and ruining people's houses after you fucking robbed them.
Yeah.
Just destroying those fucking homes by such a douche move. But he was still fucking just so fun to watch.
Daniel Stern was great as Marv.
Yes.
No, Daniel Stern. I've seen him in many movies, and this is probably one of his best movies, next to being the father in Little Monsters. But I enjoyed him in this one. How about you, Sammy?
Although I love Marv for the Marv scream, I'm 100% going to have to go with Harry. Yeah. I love Harry from him casing to the point that he gets so pissed when he loses his gold tooth. He's like, I'm going to kill the kid. But like, I can definitely identify, and I think Ron can say this more than anybody, I definitely can identify with being that small and that just angry.
Yeah.
And I've driven with you before.
Yes, you have. And I've gotten to the point now where I'm not cursing, so I'm and I totally, I'm going to have to go with Harry. Definitely.
Well, before I say mine, I'm going to go ahead and go on the poll that we did. And from what I can tell, Marv is everybody's favorite because the poll was 53% for Marv and 47% for Harry.
Actually, that's not that big.
It's not.
That's close.
But when I first started the poll, it was mostly Marv. I was like, oh, wow, Harry's not getting anything. Then he finally got some and everything else. But I would vote Harry because, first of all, I love Pesci. And the same year that he did Home Alone, he did Goodfellas. And he is the king of F words. He says fuck in such a great fashion that it just sounds amazing. And the fact that he could not say it in this movie was so funny. So he did this whole thing based with the ricka. I mean,
the Yosemite Sam.
Yeah, it was fucking great. I love it. I loved his attitude, his temper, and everything. And it was just the little guy and the tall guy, and it just worked out perfectly. But I would definitely go for Harry altogether. Pesci was amazing in that role, and he had a great time doing it. It was actually one of his favorite roles that he's ever done. That's why he came back for the sequel. I watched a documentary on Pesci, and he is by far loves this movie. And he was so welcome to come back. He had so much fun with it.
So real quick, talking about the curse words and everything and how Pesci is the king of the F-bomb. Did you know that actually he was not the one that there's a cuss word and he did not cuss in this movie? It was actually Marv.
Really? What scene?
When he dropped his shoe through the dog door and he goes back to grab it, when it drops, he goes, shit.
Yes, he did. He does. He says, shit, like to get it, but it was like under his breath.
Yeah.
But it was loud enough that it caught it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I also was going to piggyback off what you were saying. So when he does the whole record, I feel like that's an homage too. And I don't know if it is or not, but I feel like it's an homage, or like he got that from the dad from A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
You know, that he'd go downstairs and battle the furnace, and he's down there and all this stuff. I love that.
Yeah.
So one of the things I also wanted to talk about was like tidbits of information. One of the things that I watched this little video on people that tried to reenact some of these booby traps.
Was it Mythbusters?
No, it was like these YouTube guys.
Oh, okay.
And one of the ones that I thought was the most fascinating, especially given my field, was they got a door and they got a doorknob and they got like the hot thing and put it on the doorknob. The amount, the degree of heat that you would have to get that doorknob to where it would glow like that.
Yeah.
First of all, the doorknob would start melting. It wouldn't stay in doorknob form. Second of all, more importantly, which kind of blows this out of the water, is the fact that before the doorknob could even get close to a temperature where it would start glowing, the door itself would catch on fire, because a doorknob gets so fucking hot, and the door is made out of wood, and the doorknob's made out of metal. It just pushes that heat right through into the door, and eventually it's enough to where the door actually starts catching fire.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
In order to get the doorknob to glow, they had to use like a fucking super reinforced like metal crazy door in order to just be able to just see, hey, let's see if we can at least get this doorknob to glow. And they did, but then the doorknob started like going and started like melting. So it's not realistic whatsoever, the whole doorknob scene. Also, we talked about how devastating the paint can thing is.
With the cracking of the skull.
Yeah, and then also like the scene where, and I'm not even talking about Home Alone 2, because I'm going to tell you right now, almost every single thing that happens to him would have been like a devastating kill shot. The other injury that was also that they debunked, other than the paint can thing, was the where the guy, his head gets caught on fire. Like
my favorite.
Yeah. Like there's absolutely no way. Like especially for how long he kept his head under the flame.
And then
Which was
also
my favorite part.
and then in the second one when it happens and he like managed to invert himself to do like the dip into it.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's the thing. I don't know how he caught it and didn't
muscles.
catch on fire, because the fire was like right when he was upside down, the fire was going up his body, and he just dips it right into the fucking toilet.
Christmas magic.
Yeah.
Well, no, in the toilet, that would have blown his body into pieces. Like,
Yeah, he would have been cut apart by
but
the
instead
toilet.
he just is covered in soot, like something out of a Looney Tunes cartoon.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like I love that in both these films, the first two, of course, we don't not acknowledge anything beyond that.
Yeah.
But that Looney Tune logic, again, the mousetrap. This is again, it was the language of us as kids.
Oh, yeah.
We were the Legos, we were, erector sets, all of those things. And to apply that to this, I think it's, it resonates so much more, I think, with our generation than it will for any other.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to have the same like environment. It's not the same thing anymore.
And I was going to say, to segue into the next thing I was going to talk about and have everyone kind of interject was just like little tidbits of background information about the films. One of the ones that I really liked, and it was funny, so I don't know why they didn't put it in the film, but it was a deleted scene where the McAllisters arrive in Paris, and their relatives their cousins that live in Paris. They have this big sign that they're holding out from saying, welcome to Paris McAllister family, blah, blah, blah. And they're all excited to see them, and they're running to them. So like the mother and the kids and the husband, they're all waving and they're all, yeah. And the mom's like, you can see in her face, she's smiling, and then it starts to slowly change because she realizes they're not slowing down. And the family runs right through their sign and just runs right past them because they're like too frantic. They're trying to get to the police so they can go, hey, our kid's alone in the States. We got to, but the other family doesn't know that. So they're just like, what the hell? And they just run right past them. It was hilarious.
I'm going to have to look this up because I didn't see this deleted scene.
It was really fun. I wish they'd have kept it in the movie. It was really funny.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of glad they didn't. It made more sense just to be at the police station and then go into that whole spiel.
I guess, I don't know. I thought it was a funny scene.
Sorry, I got the two confused. No, to the phone booth.
Yes.
They went to the phone booth.
Yeah.
The police
Yes.
station was the second one.
Yes, no, and I did love because I could 100%, Hobbs and I were besties. Like I could see her like flanking and being like, I'm sorry, man, she guys calling me back. Click, like going to town, like trying to get a hold of this kid. And I thought it was funny. I honestly did. Even though it was something that is generally terrifying as a parent, we all sit there and go, oh my gosh, But now being parents, like you can see the humor in it, of course, and being like, shit, I hope I never get that bad that I actually forget one of my plethora of children because they have a lot of freaking kids in this family too.
Between
Yeah, they
them
do.
And
And the uncle.
Isn't there like 15 or 14 between
like
like
that.
all of them?
yeah, and
It's a lot of freaking kids.
that's fucking crazy.
Well, it was 14 people all together.
In the house, so it would have been 10 kids in the house.
That's a lot of kids.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, it was 10 kids. Because in the first one, they're counting. And she's like, 1, 2, half in this one, half in the other. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. There's been more than one occasion when Hobbs and I had our first kid, and he was a baby, and he's in the car seat, and he's being quiet.
gosh.
And we get to a store, and we get out of the car, and we're just like, dude, and we get like to the door, and we go, fuck. And, and he's just
So you were one of those reasons they're having to put those little warning things. Make sure you check your back seat.
yeah, because he's just.
But at least we only made it to the back seat. We did have a friend who they went to a car dealership and was talking to the person doing all that stuff and then realized that they left their kid in the car.
Oh my god.
All right, so how about everybody talk about Uncle Frank? What did everybody think of Uncle
Oh, he was
Frank?
such a dick.
Such an asshole.
guy-
Such a dick.
Look what you did, you
Little jerk.
Jerry Bannon did a great job, though.
I forgot my reading glasses.
Oh my gosh.
No,
I'm sorry,
the fucking money.
should have knocked him the fuck
If
out
my dad did
when he
not-
called him a fucking jerk and stuff like that.
Oh my
That's one
gosh.
thing. I'll call my kids a fucking jerk. All right, I will say that to them. But god damn it, nobody else better
And he's
fucking
just
say
like,
that to them.
look what you did, you little jerk. I mean, the way he said it and everything, but also the whole fucking thing with the money. You know, when the pizza says, "Oh, my brother
Oh
will
yes,
take care of it."
because we all
Cheap
know
fuck.
somebody that is
Traveler's checks.
fucking pinches Penny so hard that Abe chokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, dude. He was an ass. Like, and I love how Kevin calls him out on it. On the second one.
Yeah.
On the second one, yeah. He's like, "Oh, I don't want to ruin your vacation."
Yeah, dude, that was awesome. I mean, because when he left the room, yeah, he said something to the effect of his uncle being a cheapskate. And then he left the room, and even the uncle was like, he had nothing to say.
I know exactly. I just got
was
burned
like,
by a
And
10-year-old.
the parents just kind of look at each other like, well, yeah.
I was like, dude.
He's got a point.
That was a fucking mic drop moment. I love that.
man.
part.
Yeah.
I was like, if I was his dad, if I was his parent, I wouldn't have even been embarrassed. I'm like, my kid just burned your ass.
After the second one, how did CPS not take all the kids from those parents?
Yeah, we
I mean,
had
seriously.
to explain to the cops,
Yeah.
this isn't the first time we've left
Because
our
the
kid.
elderly cherub, Mr. Duncan, set them free shit.
I don't give a fuck. No, CPS would be like, no, y'all fuckers shouldn't have no kids. Honestly, no. Or at least this one.
You have too many. You keep forgetting them.
I feel like at that point they're just gonna start microchipping them like dogs.
See, and that's the other thing I have to ask is this is about Home Alone 2 Lost in New York, but the ending when they when Mr. Duncan sends all those gifts to them and they're all like getting gifts. I mean, it's a toy shop. Are they just getting a bunch of toys for all adults too? I mean, what was
adult toys?
Jesus.
That's under a different
There's
label.
a whole other.
What a way to ruin
No, that's under a different Duncan's toy chest.
It was like what, a 5-story toy store. So
And then
fifth
one
floor.
sex dungeon. And one sex dungeon.
behind a beaded curtain with like red neon signs.
Exactly, where they have this really strung out kid that looks real sketch running it.
Oh my God. No, what was the thing that you wanted to say? You said you had some information other than the cursing. Was there another one that you wanted to throw out there for like little extra tidbits of information about the film?
So what do you want for Christmas?
He's just staring at me right now. All right, so Hobbs, I guess, is having a brain stick right now. Yeah, pretty much.
Yes,
All right,
brain train.
We'll move on to this. One of the things I wanted to point out, we'll definitely want to talk about John Candy. I know you guys have something to say about him.
Yes.
But I think also what's really cool, and we'll get into this as well, is in the second Home Alone movie, and I want to say this is because of the success of the first one, but there is a lot of celebrities. in
Lots
the
of
second
cameos,
one.
yeah.
Lots of cameos, lots of people in it, lots of people involved. So we'll definitely get into that. But first we'll talk about John Candy, because I'll be honest with you, when we were watching Home Alone, Hobbs and I, with our kids, and John Candy popped up, it was like we had that moment where it's like, oh, it's John Candy. Like, oh, man. Like,
It's always bittersweet.
Yeah, I just want to hug the guy. Like,
Always
it sucks
bittersweet.
that he's gone, you know, but it was so cool seeing him. So
Little lovable motherfucker, I swear to God.
I'm so sad that he passed away so soon. I mean, he was just a great character in just about every movie that he's in. I mean, I love him barf from Super Balls, Spaceballs, and
Super Balls.
Yeah, I don't know. I was going to say
Different
Super
movie.
Balls, Spaceballs, and
Super Troopers in
adult
space.
version.
especially Uncle Buck.
That's what's in Duncan's toy chest.
All right. No, but I do like I love seeing John Candy. Again, he to me reminds me so much of like our Chris Farley. Like when I was a kid, that scene like that, just full of life, just emoting,
Yeah.
but you also know like he has so much heart.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I mean, like Planes, Trains, Automobiles. Uncle Buck is actually one of my favorite roles with him because of how he like makes the teenage daughter like toe the freaking line.
Yes.
And I mean, it's just, it is one of those bittersweets when you see him.
Yeah.
Because again, you're just like, oh man, another good one just taken too soon.
I loved him in Nothing But Trouble. I'm sorry. That's my favorite.
Oh
role.
my gosh, as not only the sheriff, but also the chick that's gonna marry
The sister.
Chase.
The sister.
Yes.
Yeah.
One thing I really found cool about the John Candy, role was the fact that he did it as a favor to the director. He was like, "All right, yeah, I got this role. I think you'd be good for it. He's like, man, I got a lot of stuff going on. He's like, man, it'll take a day. I promise. It'll just take a day. He's like, all right, I'll do it for, spec, which is like less than $500, bare minimum.
$414.
Yes. Bare
that
minimum.
Exact?
That
yes,
exact.
414 exact.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they legally had to pay him that much. So the bare minimum pay. So just over the pay of what that you would pay an extra.
Right.
All right. And so like that. And the director's like, all right, I got you for a day, right? He's like, yeah, okay. 23 fucking straight hours of shooting. When somebody says, hey, it'll just take a day, you're thinking 8 hours at most. Nope, John Candy, the director was like, no, fuck you. I'm getting everything that I possibly can out of your ass.
I love his little story that it talks about leaving his kid at the fucking funeral home.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I mean, because when he was kind of relate that to the mother leaving Kevin at home, and it's just, I thought that was really funny, but...
No, he was fine. He started talking a couple years later. It was good.
Yeah. Which, and I love, like, the mom's look, like, as he's going on about all the different polka songs, and he's like, this and that, and she's just like,
Really big at Sheboygan.
So like the whole Sheboygan and that accent, it is very much actually like ingrained in the culture. I know like Ron's family comes from Michigan, and I didn't see it as prevalent, but growing up with my people coming from Wisconsin on my mom's side, my aunt, may she rest in peace, she was an amazing lady, but she would legit sound like something from Fargo. She'd, oh yeah, sure. And I was like, this Southern half Mexican, and I'm like, huh? And she's like, oh yeah, sure. And like she would, and it would legit sound like that. And it's surreal when I would go up to visit my grandmother and then come back to the South where I was raised, and I'm like, it's really cool, but it is definitely, it will throw you off if you're not used to it, because then you're just like, how far am I from Canada? What's going on? Where's the moose? It's crazy.
Or like the people from Fargo. Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's that middle. It's actually, I think, almost Scandinavian descent, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
that,
don't
like,
you know?
Yeah.
It has to be to survive that cold.
I know. Those are the polar bear peoples.
Yes.
When I was in college, I had a Gateway computer. I don't even know if those exist anymore, but
they're now Apple, right? Didn't Gateway become Apple?
No.
No.
Oh, then I have no idea.
But
I think you're thinking about Next computers.
Oh, thank you.
They their support system, I think, came out of Canada, and because I remember calling.
You need to reboot, eh?
Because I remember calling in like the middle of the night and talking to some guy. Oh God, his voice was so sexy. Like my computer's broken.
Apparently,
I don't know what to
do. Lenny, get your Sheboygan on.
Right?
Sure, we like that he
Take out your
apologized a
hands.
lot.
Oh, you betcha.
You're talking tech and you have an accent?
Sorry.
What are you so mad about?
So, Hobbs, you thought about the thing you were going to say earlier.
Yeah, when I paused, and I'm like, wait, what? Life, huh? Words are hard.
Go for it.
So one of the things that I thought was really interesting was originally Home Alone was supposed to be a Warner Brothers production, but they had only given a $10 million budget, and John Hughes kind of knew that was going to happen, so he had a secret meeting with 20th Century Fox, and when they hit that limit, and Warner Brothers was like, nope, we're done, we shut it down. He went ahead the very next day and was like, hey, Fox, pick this up. And they're like, gotcha. And they went ahead and did that.
The very next day.
The very next day. And also, Daniel Stern, he went ahead and walked out halfway through recording. And because he was like, well, I'm not getting paid enough for this. And he walked out. And then they casted, who was it? I'm not good with names. So
for Marv?
Yeah, for the Marv takeover.
Who's the guy that ended up being Marv?
Joe Pesci?
No.
Oh. You're talking about the guy from Bushwhacked.
That's Daniel Stern.
That's still Daniel Stern.
Okay, no. So they picked up some other guy and also kind of looked like Joe Pesci, older guy, bad with names. Sorry.
Was it De Niro?
No.
It wasn't Pacino, was it?
No. But he ended up not mixing well with Pesci. And so then they went ahead and called up Stern again and asked him to come back, and he agreed. And so, like, years later, he looks back at seeing how good Home Alone was at such a good movie, and he almost, like, he was kicking himself, being like,
he felt like an asshat.
I almost walked away from this movie
with
it being such a success. So I thought those were really cool.
as far as Daniel Stern goes, yes, he did a few other things.
The only ones I can think of is the one in
Hold on, Sammy. I've been listening to this the entire time. Is anybody else getting annoyed by Lenny? Because I
am hearing a lot of.
There's a lot of noise coming from this guy over here.
I thought it was the moose.
I'm getting sick of it. Can we punish him?
No.
You can call for a vote.
Call for a vote.
That's bullshit.
Hold on. Let's make sure you understand
However,
the
if
rules.
it is not supported, you have to then take the shot.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
She is a girl on a mission.
I'm just like, okay, because I told him, you got to calm down on this hacking. And he's been hacking this entire time.
Whisper sweet Sheboygans at her.
Away from the mic when I do it, though.
Nah.
All right, Grease Man.
You want to call it?
I want to call it.
All right.
All right, we got one from Hobbs.
All in favor of punishment shot for Lenny for coughing, say
Coughing,
aye.
hacking, snorting.
Moosing into the mic.
I don't vote for it.
I'm not voting for it.
Mine's medicinal. In all fairness, I was thinking maybe we can kill the COVID that's in him.
See, listen to this.
I pull my face over here.
No, you know what he needs is a shot of Everclear. That should kill anything,
yeah.
right?
Anything.
I'm fine with that too.
I mean, that's
But
medicinal.
it's not a punishment shot where the guy is legit sick from sucking all the the
That's what I'm saying.
trailer park dick.
I'll just take a shot.
that went dark. Speaking of Duncan's sex dungeon.
But he's still here, manning up, doing the show, putting his well-being on the line for our listeners.
Exactly.
All right.
That's kind of true.
All right. So
whatever.
I don't think it's punishment shot worthy.
All right, fine.
All right. So Hobbs is going to go ahead and take her shot of some pink lemonade crap. It's called Pink Whitney.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Barstool Sports, New Amsterdam. I don't know what it is, but
It literally looks like pink lemonade in a shot glass.
Tell you what, you shoot that and I'll eat a cough drop, okay?
All right, and it's down. And reading the face, we got a scrunchy face.
Is it good?
That's actually not that bad.
Wah, wah.
Well,
That's why I was looking for. I was mentioning the iced tea vodka. That sounded disgusting.
Yeah, we don't have that.
Yeah,
We'll have to find it.
It's one of the airplane shooters. It's in there.
I didn't see it in there, so.
You didn't see the Sammy size bottles? They're so tiny.
Here, have a cough drop.
And not very mighty.
I'll try. I'll
Tiny
try to
bit.
keep myself,
That was a dog. Sorry.
Damn it, Jones, we're recording.
Jones in the background. His name is Jay on air. How dare you?
Talking about John Hughes, Ron, didn't you have some information about that?
Oh, yeah. Fuck. John Hughes is an amazing writer, and he's also a great director. He's done great classic comedies and stuff like that, and his writing is always spot on, and the writing in this movie is great. I mean, Kevin's lines, all of his lines throughout the dialogue and everything. John Hughes was a producer of this film, and he was also a producer and a writer of the second film also, and I fucking love John Hughes. And also, I believe that's how he also got involved, because he directed Uncle Buck
Yeah,
with
and that's
John
how
Candy.
that's how Kevin McAllister ended up. Macaulay Culkin ended up being Kevin McAllister.
Yeah, and which I remember
wrote it for him. They did interview like 200 other kids.
Yeah,
but ultimately Macaulay Culkin ended up being
Kevin McAllister.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
Interchangeable
I got
names.
you. I got you.
And Lenny was telling me how he loved Macaulay Culkin in another role called The Good Son.
Oh.
Yeah, so
It's actually
did, So
good.
he did in was it 1990? He did Home Alone. 1992, he did Home Alone 2, and then in 1993 he did The Good Son. And I gotta tip my hat to him, because he was still just a kid, but the character he plays is like this
Sinister man.
fucking
So sadistic.
sociopath,
Yeah.
sadistic, psychotic kid who's very disturbed, and he's very methodical, and he's very like when you watch that movie, you think to yourself, like, dude, that kid he's not just like a kid who's acting out. Like, he thinks about how he's gonna fuck people up and he's gonna kill people. It's fucking gnarly. And when I saw that movie, I was still kind of young, and I remember like, oh, it's got Macaulay Culkin in it. It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
And I started watching it, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, it was.
Kind of like how our kids nowadays are like, it's a cartoon, so it's okay to watch, right?
Yeah, and we're like, no.
The Good Son was when Kevin McAllister's mom hooked up with Satan and basically gave birth to Damien.
Everybody, The Good Son's what happened after CPS took.
So speaking of which, with us talking about him being a psychopath, it's actually hilarious. There is a fan theory out there that Macaulay Culkin's character, Kevin McAllister, grows up to be Jigsaw.
That would work.
Yeah, because of all the shit
All
he
the
does to the criminals.
I didn't think about
That's
that.
actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
All right.
And if you look at Jigsaw, he's got like the blondish white hair. He kind of looks like he could be Macaulay Culkin, but much older.
Yeah, Open Bell and
And you know what?
Dad.
And he got the poo cancer from all those pigeons when he hugged her.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how it all happened.
We also have to talk about
Pigeon lady.
The pigeon lady.
I liked her.
I did too, even though she was covered in avian bird flu.
We have to
but
talk
you know
about
what? That would
Kevin's
be me.
iconic scream. His yell, which I actually have a clip for if y'all want to listen to.
Yeah, let's do it.
Took a shower washing every body part with actual soap, including all my major crevices, including in between my toes and in my belly button, which I never did before but sort of enjoyed.
The dialogue on this
I washed
guy.
my hair
I
with the
cleaned
dark
my
foam of
butt
the
today.
shampoo and used cream rinse for that just wash shine. I can't seem to find my toothbrush, so I'll pick one up when I go out today. Other than that, I'm in good shape.
Dude, you know what's funny? When I was a kid, I was like in junior high, I used to wear Brute. That was like
That was my dad's like
I used to put
signature
I used to
scent was
put Brute
Brute.
on, and I'd walk around like, yeah, lady's gonna like this, and like I would go to school or I'd be at a friend's house, and like their parents or someone would be like, the fuck is that smell? And I'm like,
Did you say middle school or high school?
middle school.
Oh, and then high school.
When he went to
you
college.
Did candy.
Yeah, in high school it's candy cologne. So okay, I'll
Spritz.
No.
Candy cologne.
All right. So,
What?
Hold on.
Lenny was a stripper in high school. Okay.
No, it gets worse.
Oh, gosh.
It gets worse. So when I was in high school,
Now he goes by Candy Cane.
It's my stage name.
Only during the holidays.
When I was in high school, okay, candy cologne and candy perfume was popular, and there was this commercial that had
Alyssa
Milano in it.
Oh, she's pretty.
And she's like in like lingerie, and she's rolling around on this bed, like waiting on her man to come take care of business.
Oh, damn.
He's in the bathroom, and he's like going through drawers, going through cabinets, like frantic. Every single drawer, every single cabinet this dude opens, I'm talking fistfuls of condoms, okay? And he's not grabbing one, and you're thinking, well, what the fuck's he looking for? Then finally, he opens up the mirror cabinet, and in the mirror cabinet is his candy cologne for men. And he like opens up his boxers and gives his little spritz in the boxers, right? And then he goes in there to take care of business. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pull in the ladies by making my nuts smell like this. So I was taking a shower.
Did you like walk with them ahead of you?
Oh, yeah.
Like-
I took a shower. You're gonna love this. Took a shower, and I was like, fuck it, I'll try it. So I spritzed my man bits with the cologne, and I got dressed. And as I was walking out of the bathroom, I was like, and like it fucking burned. And my mom's like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "Nothing." And I ran in my room. And I'm like, "Oh God, it hurts so much."
I married this.
No, it's terrible.
So don't do that. Don't spray your balls with cologne. It's bad,
dude.
So I know that you guys talked about that. I wanted to touch on some of the cameos that we had in the second movie.
Talking about underwear.
Yeah, talking about underwear. What?
Well, Tim Curry.
Oh yeah, well, Rocky Horror Picture Show. Yeah.
Yes.
So Tim Curry's in this, and it's such a tragedy what's happened to him, and if Tim Curry actually heard this, I would just say, sir, you are a legend, and we love you, and we're so sorry that you've had the stroke and everything that's happened to you, but you are loved by so many millions of people, including all of us in the room here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yes.
And seeing him, even the small bits and pieces that he does in this movie was so cool because he's so just like
he just has a presence. Like
he's Tim Curry. He's
housekeeping.
Yeah,
I know. I love how, and I'm
love
pretty sure
you.
it actually was an accident when he ran into the furniture. He like
yeah.
himself.
He's like,
he like didn't realize or he didn't remember the layout as he was like running from the bathroom, and he was like takes out the freak. But I love that he was so committed. He's like, oh no, that's out of place. I'm the concierge. I gotta put it back. It was so great. And I'm sorry to this day, whenever we watch this and Ron loses it, what I love about Tim Curry is, he committed so hard and like he put the thing back, because he couldn't leave the room a mess. Like he couldn't do that because they had such high standards at the plaza.
and like hops out of the room.
I love it. And then like I know for us, when we watch this every year, Ron loses it every single time when Mrs. McAllister's mama bearing it. And, she's sitting there and saying she's going to go out. And he's like, there's so many parasites and da-da-da-da. And she slaps the shit out of him.
That is like my favorite
and
part
you
of
just
the
see
second
him,
movie.
The tears are welling up, but he's just like, dude, bundle up. It's awfully cold.
Yeah, and if you pay attention, he's got that little chin
It's
quiver.
quivering. It's quivering. And even just that, the amount of acting to make such a tiny, minuscule character have this like awesome like presence.
My
that
kids
you're always gonna
actually
recall it.
caught that. My 10-year-old, he was like, it looks like he's about to cry.
Exactly.
What a
And-
crybaby.
Exactly. But it's like, again, it's not like he had a huge thing, but he made his presence known. And I
Yeah,
mean,
he still brung it.
Yeah, he did exactly. He still brung it, even though he wasn't like a major name in it. And I think that that's amazing. I feel like that as a whole is kind of Tim Curry. Now, granted, he's had, iconic roles coming off of Broadway with Rocky Horror, and that's why he was casted as Frankenfurter. Well, I'll tell you what, I can go on and on about Tim Curry and how amazing he is, but Ron, let's go to the clip.
We'd like to offer you a complimentary suite while you're here. It's a penthouse with a view of the park. I think you'll find it satisfactory. It was recently vacated by the Countess of Worcestershire.
What kind of hotel allows a child to check in alone?
The boy had a very convincing story.
What kind of idiots do you have working here?
The finest in New York.
Well, I mean, when you discovered that the credit card was stolen, what? I made the discovery.
Why did you let him leave?
When we attempted to confront him, he ran. You scared him away.
It's Christmas Eve, and because of you, our child is lost in one of the biggest cities in the world.
Could you take our family and our luggage up to the room, please? Yes, sir. Run along, Cedric. I'm going to go down to the police station and make sure that they're doing everything in their power to find Kevin. I want you to stay here with Frank, Leslie, and the kids.
No, I'm going out to look for him.
What? With all due respect, madam, your son is lost in one of the biggest cities in the world. Could you stay out of this, please? As you wish. Thank you. I don't think it's a good idea for you to start running around all over New York City all by yourself.
I think if our son can do it, I can do it. Okay, Peter, I'll be fine. The way I'm feeling right now, no mugger or murderer would dare mess with me.
Madam, there are hundreds of parasites out there, armed to the teeth. Do bundle up. It's awfully cold outside.
Dude, that fucking clip was a
Somebody is breathing really hard.
What the fuck type of laugh was that?
Somebody else heard that, right? Like somebody was breathing super pervy. It was like,
It wasn't me. My head was pulled away from the mic.
I don't know.
I don't think it was me.
Maybe he was picturing Tim Curry in lingerie. I mean,
yeah, but that
just a sweet transvestite.
Just hearing him saying "bundle up" and it's cold outside, and just him, it's fucking hilarious. It's a great scene.
It was the chin quiver for me.
And then he immediately goes and eats the children.
Oh my god! Yeah, because he was the it clown. Maybe get my
And
clown makeup.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't that actually being filmed around about the same time? If this is 1990, didn't that get him out?
No. 1990 was.
Hobbs is looking it up right now.
I think 92 was Home Alone 2.
Tim Curry.
No, I'm sorry, that's what I meant. But wasn't the miniseries also 90?
It was 1990.
Or was it 1990 for the miniseries?
I think it was 1990.
Hobbs has an actual computer in her hand. And she's looking it up. Computer. Oh,
I don't think so, Dave.
I can't do that, Dave.
So, while she's looking that up, I was going to point out another big cameo that I know that is controversial in the second film, and Disney cut it out, and I think that's bullshit. They did that, but our former commander-in-chief,
That's right.
Donald Trump,
In the middle of the plaza giving directions to Kevin.
Yeah.
Which he actually gave one direction, and Kevin went the other direction.
Yeah, if you pay attention, he told him down the hall and to the left, and Kevin went down the hall and to the right. I don't know if anyone actually picked up on that. She did. I was like, I didn't even see that. But
You know what, though? It's funny because when you see the cameo and you see Trump's face, he kind of looks confused. Maybe he saw him go the wrong way.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
You know what? That is true.
Kid, I swear.
Yeah.
No, but he
Fucking kids don't listen.
when he came on, both of my kids were like, "It's Donald Trump, yay!" And they're like,
So did ours. Like, there's our president. And I was like, it was cool. But I do think it is funny because, I mean, Trump was so, he rubbed elbows with all kinds of Hollywood back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he never played a different character. He
And actually-
always played himself.
Yes.
I think at that time, he was actually a Democrat.
Yes, he was at the
Okay,
time.
so
Yes.
real quick, he filmed it in
Tim Curry.
1990.
That's what I thought. I knew.
And
Because I remember we did on our
Home
It
Alone-
episode.
Home Alone 2 was in 1992.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, okay, time is important.
So
Thank you.
another big one that was in there that did a great job too was Rob Schneider.
Oh my God, I love Rob Schneider so much.
Yeah, with the he's never gets a tip. He never.
No,
he's
he just
like-
gets some gum.
Yeah.
I have some tip remaining.
And I love.
And he pulls out the water. He's like, bah, 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 bah. The door
He's such a
closes on him.
douchebag. Like, like the little hand gesture.
Oh, yeah.
And then like Buzz at the end, he's like doing this with his hand, like and he goes, "Oh yeah, here," and he like hands him the gum.
ABC gum, already been chewed gum.
Nice family.
Yeah,
At least they're consistent.
They did a good job, and there was even like a scene where the two of them and then the lady who Hobbs actually thought was Professor McGonagall, and she was like, "Is that McGonagall?" And I'm like, "I don't think."
No, it wasn't. And I was slightly just upset.
But she, the three of them, like there's that scene where they're chasing him, and he gets in the elevator, and they collapse and fall in. Like, so there was also like some physical comedy there too, and it's like,
Well, I love that
you
she
know.
tried to stop him by like spreading out instead of like, and like was it the first one where he goes through the ice thing?
Yeah,
trying to avoid
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Does
First
the
one.
same thing into the elevator.
yeah, slides right underneath.
Right
Yeah,
underneath
see, that's
her.
the thing. The first one and the second one, there was a lot of similarities and a lot of scenes. It was just in New York compared to the first one. There was a lot of, it was, even though it was a sequel, you could tell that there was a lot of things that they tried to recreate in a different way.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're going to have the same tropes because it
But-
works so well.
Yeah, it does.
And then also, he knew it worked before as a character. He's like, it's worked before in Chicago. Why wouldn't it work now? Mentally.
Yeah. And speaking of scenes, there's the scene with the bird lady, and she ends up helping him out. So SNL did a little skit about that same scene, and like they have this I forget who it is that plays Kevin, but they're like, oh, I've got all this leftover pizza, and I've got this hotel room that's really warm, and this and that. And the bird lady's like, she's like, oh God, I haven't eaten in days. Oh, I'll take the pizza. And she's like trying to, Kevin's about to give her all these things and go, well, why don't you come and stay in the hotel room and you can take a bath and everything else. And she's like all excited about, this kid's about to help her out. And then that's when the two, Marv and Harry show up, and they're like, and they pull their gun out, and they're like, too bad, kid, this and that and blah blah. And the bird woman flips her shit because she was just about to get all this stuff. So she takes her broom, or no, not broom. She has an umbrella, and she straight murders both of them. Knocks them down, and so they're out of frame. And she's doing this with
Stabbing them.
and there's blood spurting up in her face. It was so funny.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
And the guy that's playing Kevin, he's like, oh, and he's doing the scream thing. It's so good, dude.
I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm sure that's on YouTube
It's
somewhere.
awesome. Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's really, really good. So I guess one of the things that we could segue into, as always, usually, Ron being our score whore, we're going to hand it over to you, buddy, and have you talk a little bit about the score.
Yeah, John Williams actually did the score to this, and I think it's an amazing score, especially the beginning when you see the fucking titles and the Home Alone titles coming in on the little house and the light turning on. It's just very Christmassy with the whole bells and everything. The whole score is very Christmassy. I love it. And also the fucking scene when they're going on the plane and how high, the momentum,
energy.
Energy. Yeah, sorry, I was trying to think of the word. The energy of all of them trying to run and everything, it just worked out perfectly. I love it. And also the fucking theme to the Harry and Marv. I love their theme.
Yeah.
John Williams is a great composer. He's done a lot of great scores. He basically did everything from Star Wars to Jaws to Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Actually, all the Indiana Jones movies. He has done such iconic films, and his Home Alone score is beautiful. It's great and fun. So
one of the things I want to point out, keep it playing. One of the things I'm going to point out about this too is that the director who directed Home Alone, he also directed the first two Harry Potter movies.
Yeah, that's right.
And if you think about it, I don't know if it's the same composer, but it's the same director. And if you close your eyes and you think about this, especially the opening scene.
Yes.
Ron, didn't John Williams do the first Harry Potter film?
he did the first three.
Nope, there you go.
See,
That's
there-
why.
there you go,
Yeah,
dude.
my kids were like, that sounds like Harry Potter.
Yeah, our kids picked up on it. Like they're incredibly similar scores if you really listen to it. It's very it's very Christmassy. It's very
It's an emphasis on the bells.
it's a little
Yeah.
it's a little innocent, but there's like a little bit of mischief in there. It's really, really well done.
Yeah, no, that's the thing about composers is that every composer has their own certain sound. So you'll hear, if you hear Jerry Goldsmith, most of his scores in all of the movies, you'll know it's Jerry Goldsmith because of the percussion and everything else. John Williams is about the same thing. He does a lot of that. James Horner does a lot of the what's that flute that really high pitched flute. I don't remember.
Oh, piccolos?
Yes, the piccolo and everything else. So they all have same themes that run through all their movies. So John Williams, this was a great score, and I think it's amazing that he was able to do it. So
I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll kind of wrap it up by doing this, and our
rankings.
We'll do our rankings. I'll have you start off. So we'll do our pints and we'll do our rankings for.
Well, I feel
Home
for this
Alone
one, it should be boozy cocos. How many boozy cocos?
I kind of
yes.
How many boozy cocos?
Yeah, because that was our drink of choice instead of beer, because it's Christmas.
But I will take a pint of the boozy cocoa.
Well,
Much like your candy cane.
So I guess what we'll do is everybody will do a ranking and also their boozy cocoa review. That just sounds weird. Boozy cocoa review.
You just like saying cocoa.
Oh my God! You introduced something like slightly different, and his brain breaks. I don't understand.
Yeah, it doesn't
Wait,
work.
we're not doing pints. I can't talk.
I can't compute.
My voice is fucked up, and I can manage that.
All I can say is I've seen the first 3 movies, and I haven't seen the 4th and also the brand new one, which I heard was complete garbage and
You
dog
watched
shit.
the third one?
I've seen some of the third one, bits and pieces of it, because I wanted to see if there was any different, any
No.
similarities to the first 2, and there was none whatsoever.
Terrible.
But if I won't even put that in the mix, I'll just do 1 and 2. But a lot of people, believe it or not, I've looked online, love Home Alone 2 more than Home Alone 1. But I actually like the first one better. I think the first one's better at the home. To me, it just feels more. I relate more to it when I was a kid and everything else. I enjoyed that one, so I would go first and second. Now, if I were to get my Boozy Cocoa review for Home Alone, I would give it 4.
All right.
I would give it 4 Boozy Cocos. Man, that just sounds weird. But
Throwing a little festivity.
I'm just used to doing pints.
You broke his mind.
We broke. I blew his mind.
It's a great film. I recommend it. Every kid, every adult who has kids to let their kids watch this. It's a definitely recommendation. Great family film. It's hilarity. It's heart. It's everything that you want. It's fucking the finale just with the Harry and Marv. I think Harry and Marv are probably one of the best characters ever made for the screen for a comedy duo. I think they did great for the role. It feels like comedy duos like Dumb and Dumber and stuff like that. You got Harry and Marv, and I think they did great for that. So yeah, 4 of those. That's what I would give it. So how about you, Sammy?
Agreed. Like there are no Home Alones beyond the second one, in my opinion. They just needed to stop. Those are absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
However, I'm not surprised that New York was liked more, like on the average. But for me, I'm going to have to go with the first one, just because again, you do have, although I love Tim Curry, I love the cameos, it was fun. To me, it also, because they had known that they hit it out of the park for kids, it was much more like Looney Tunes sound effects in the second one. And that to me, as maybe now that I'm older, like it kind of started to grate on my nerves a little bit. I felt it was a little overdone at moments on the second one. So therefore, the first one for me definitely is, I love it. It's fantastic. Nostalgia, all the things that we've all agreed. So I'm going to go with the first versus the second as well. And as far as Boozy Cocos, I'm going to have to go with Ron and say 4. I mean, this is a classic. This is a Christmas classic. And, again, being the last generation of the latchkey kind of generation, it will always, always like make me happy and just pull at those nostalgia heartstrings. And it's hilarious. The fact when you can gut laugh as an adult to something you gut laughed at when you were like 5 is magical.
And then share it with your kids.
And share it with your kids and share it with friends. Like, it's a phenomenal movie. With that, I'm going to kick it over to Stu.
I'm going to definitely say I like the first one better than the second one.
Yeah.
There's no question about it in my mind whatsoever. It's fun. It's enjoyable. I'm probably going to have to give it like a 3.75 paint cans to the face.
Nice.
He's like, forget the Boozy Cocos. He's enamored with the paint cans to the face.
I mean, that's
Christmas
It's
gift.
so good.
He's like, I want to do that
To the face.
one time.
Yes, I do. I really want to fucking do that to somebody. But maybe,
BAF does not encourage homicide, just for that, listeners.
Don't ever break into Stu's house.
Right.
much deadlier traps than that. To say. But no, it's super fun, super enjoyable. I did rewatch this with my 5-year-old, and he loved it, had a good time. Didn't understand some things, of course, but still had a good time with laughing and just enjoyed it. And to see the smile putting on his face, you know, it warmed me up. Warmed me to the cockles of my heart.
Cockles. That sounds dirty.
That's exactly how it was meant to sound.
How about you, Hobbs?
So I enjoy both of them, but my favorite I would have to say would be the second.
Oh, really?
Because I like the moral of the story. So he's sitting there in the conversation between the bird lady and him, and she says that, you know, well, it's Christmas Eve, so any wrongs that you've done, you can do a right to, and it counts double. Because he's like, well, I'm a bad kid, so there's no way I'm going to get anything for Christmas. And she's like, no, not true. You can always fix it, which is how he ends up doing what he does to stop them, is to save Duncan's toy store, because he knows that it's for the kids. And so I would have to say, like, the first one was good because it's funny and, you know, the man of the house kind of thing. But the second one, like, there was really a good, like, warm, like, what we should be doing during the season is helping others and thinking about others.
Yeah.
So I would have to say the second one was my favorite for that reason.
Okay.
So I would say what
Boozy Cocos or
so
Big Cans.
Out of 5.
So ranking first over second, the second one, but then overall the Boozy Cocos, I'd have to say 4 because it's not a Christmas story.
That's true. A Christmas Story is like our staple in our household. That's a good one. So for me, I'm very similar, except I definitely say I want to say I like the first one better, only slightly. It's only because I love just the whole neighborhood vibe and like the relationship he has with the old man. Like, that really touched me so much when he sat there and had that conversation in the church with him. The whole thing was great. So overall, I would say definitely 4 Boozy Cocos. One of the best Christmas movies of all time. Definitely will remain in that repertoire of Christmas movies for years and years to come. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I'm sorry about my voice being so terrible.
Bad dad.
And we'll see you.
Yeah, you were so fucking horrible.
I'm sorry. And we will see you guys on the next one. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from BAF. We love you guys, and we are so appreciative of y'all.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
Yeah.
And a Happy New Year.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for listening to our podcast, Barrel Age Flicks. We are so excited for the upcoming episodes headed your way and bonus episodes of The Small Batch, Sammy Selects, and now the new Tasting Room. If you like our show, please spread the word, give us a like, or leave us some kind of review on any of the social media pages. Give us a follow on Instagram, Barrel Flicks, or Facebook, Barrel Age Flicks. Our podcast is available on Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Anchor, Radio Public, Audible, Pocket Cast, Spotify, CastBox, YouTube, and now Pandora. Please shoot us an email at barrelageflicks@gmail.com with comments and movie suggestions for future shows or any other things you'd like to let us know. Credit to Carl Casey at White Bat Audio on YouTube. Man, your music is awesome. We thank you so much for that. It's great. You guys go ahead and check him out. I just want to say thank you so much. We hope to see you guys next week. Thank you so much for listening. See you then.